Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you guys how I dyed this kinky straight hair I got from off of Aliexpress from Atina hair. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So I lay out the bundle. I am going to be using Clear Raw, Bleach, and Developer. I am going to be using the 30 volume developer. And as you see, I am now pouring the bleach powder into a cup. And I'm also going to be pouring the developer inside with it and mixing that all together. I like to stir it until it's a pasty consistency. So your bleach mixture should not be runny, nor should it be too thick where you can't just paint it on, as you see me doing right here. I am just going to be starting from the bottom and working my way up to the very top. I'm not too focused on getting every strand wet. However, I do want to get as much hair as lightened as possible. I am using a piece of cardboard to paint on, so I wouldn't mess up any of my bed or the towel that I have laying under it. This is what I usually use, so that's what you see under is hair dye on a cardboard. But again, back to the hair, I am just working my way up and trying to move as quick as possible as well. So I'm just going to continue moving up until I get to the very top of the hair, and I'm just going to continue applying the bleach onto the hair and trying to work as fast as possible. Again, I'm not too focused on getting every single last strand wet with the bleach or coloring every single last strand, only because I want a different color of hues of red inside the hair. So the fact that I'm not getting every strand wet, and some are getting more bleached than others and some are getting more lightened than others, causes different hues of blonde to come. So when I do throw the red on top, it'll look like different shades of red. So that's about it for this back side. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over in a second and start doing the same exact thing that I did on this side to the other side. And it won't take as much bleach because some of the bleach from the front side seeped through and got onto the back side. So I'm just gonna be painting it on until I reach the top, the same thing I did to the back side. Moving as quick as possible again. And guys, if you are going to be doing any type of bleaching to your hair, definitely wear gloves, because when you get that bleach on your skin, it does burn. So be careful. Don't try to do it without gloves on. I think I did put on gloves at the end of the video after I was done bleaching, or I think when I was working on my second or third bundle. But yeah, wear gloves, guys. And I'm just making sure bleach is on any little spots I see that are very harsh with black. I'm just filling that in. So at this point, I am basically finished with dyeing the hair, and I am going to go ahead and wash it out using shampoo and conditioner. And I do not let the hair sit any longer than me just bleaching it, because I don't want it to be any lighter than this shade that it already started to turn. And this is the shade that I did achieve. It's like a 27 number 4, which is perfect for throwing on the crimson. It's light enough to catch, and I could tell by this hair that it could have went lighter if I let it sit for a longer time. However, I did not want it very bright because I was going to have my real hair out, which is black. I wanted it to transition from black to burgundy or red seamlessly. So that's why I left it this darker color. And right now, as you can see, I'm just squirting on the Adore color, and I am using crimson, and I'm just going to be painting this on. Now with this color, this is different from the bleach. I do want to make sure every single last strand gets touched by this red color. I do not want to miss anything. I am going to be separating the hairs and making sure every single last piece is soaked and drenched in this color, because I don't want to wash this out and still see blonde, or wash this out and still see red or any other color, I mean, excuse me, not red, but blonde or black, I want to make sure every piece is colored with this red, is touched by this red dye. So I'm going to go overboard with soaking and drenching this in the color. And once I'm finished, I do let my hair sit in the color overnight, typically for 8 hours. If you're able to do 8 hours, definitely do 8 hours. It probably does not need a full 8 hours, but I just like to make sure my hair is colored and takes to the color very well. And as you can see, I'm just making sure every piece is touched by that red. I'm getting the ends. I'm going all in between. I'm going to flip it over and do the same. I'm separating it. And I did use 1 bottle of Adore per bundle. I did have 3 bundles, so I did use 1 bottle of Adore per bundle, which was more than enough, so you should be okay with just 1 bottle. This hair again is off of Aliexpress. The vendor's name is Atina hair, and I will be doing a review separate from this video on how I like the hair and after me wearing it. Right now I just want you guys to see how it's taken to the dye. So at this point, I'm basically done applying the hair dye. I will let this sit for 8 hours until I feel that it's seeped in and has soaked in the hair completely. And then I will go ahead and wash it out. So these are washed out bundles. I did wash it using shampoo and conditioner. They are air dried. And now I will be going ahead and deep conditioning. Now, as you can see, the hair was already a nice silky texture after me washing them out, bleaching and dyeing them and then washing them out. However, I just want to make sure the hair does have some longevity to it. So I will be deep conditioning the hair using my favorite silicone conditioner. And what that means by deep conditioning is I will just be applying a large amount, basically the entire bottle, of this silicone mix onto the bundle, making sure it's saturated completely and letting that sit for a couple of hours. I will be doing all the bundles that way and then rinsing those out with just water. Now, this is my finished result of the hair after me bleaching, dyeing, deep conditioning, and the hair turned out wonderful, guys. Let me know what your opinion is on this hair so far in regards to me dyeing it. And if you've purchased from Atina hair, let me know what your experience was. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.